assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Well, every day I watch those beauties roll by, and sometimes I hang my head and cry, because I always wanted me one that was long and black. So one day I devised myself a plan that should be the end of most any man. I sneak it out of there in a lunchbox in my hand. Now I'm getting caught and getting fired, but I think I'll have it all by the time I retire, and have me a car worth at least $100 grand. And I get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, cause I'll have the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and with help from my friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. Well, I never considered myself a thief, but GM wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. Well, the first day I got me a fuel pump, and the next day I got me an engine and a trunk, then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. The little things I could get in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all 4 shocks, but the big stuff was snuck out of my buddy's mobile home. Well, up till now my plan went all right till we tried to put it all together one night. Well, that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. The transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an 8-down kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Well, all the headlights, they were another sight. We had 2 on the left and 1 on the right, but when you pulled out the switch, all 3 of them came on. Yeah, the back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it together when we got through. Well, that's when we noticed that we only had 1 tail to fit. Well, about that time my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes that she had a doubt, but she opened the door and said, "Take me for a spin." So I drove uptown just to get the tags, and I headed right on down the main drag. I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, just the title it up to the whole staff. And when they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. Yeah! And I got it 1 piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, cause I'll have the only one there is around. Oh, there, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth and the Psycho Billy Cadillac, come on. Yeah, this is the Cottonmouth and negatory on the customs machine here, Red Rider. You might say I went right up to the factory gates and picked it up. It's cheaper that way. What model is it? Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59.